fun question. What's your favorite supporting character and why?
Supporting characters are important in Superman.
Oh, I got crypto.
Oh yeah!
I teach a class in case, and my students kind of look at me like I'm an idiot when I say, you know, and I make them read crypto stories. It's a dog. It's a great dog. and there was a book out called Whatever Happened to the Man of Tomorrow, where I read it, and I damn near cried when crypto died. Which is really embarrassing to admit it. But to me, it's all about crypto. I think he's a great character.
You know, I go back to, I'd say, Lois Lane up until like the mid-'60s. You know, because it's like, you know, Superman's like, jeez, you know, who am I fighting here? You know, Lois, you know, the enemy or what? You know, I got two enemies here in a lot of different ways. And one of them is sort of like a benign enemy. She doesn't know she's my enemy. But geez, what a pain in the rear.
I'm going to go a little off the beaten path there and say that I think my favorite supporting character in Superman is the Chloe Sullivan character from Smallville, because she kind of functioned as his sort of brains and his conscience at the same time. Not that Clark Kent needed to have his conscience ever pointed in the right way, but she's also sort of look out for him, and that when people would take advantage of Clark Kent, she would think, well, look, Clark, it's his. I think she's points like it's his default setting to see the good in people. And sometimes she has to say, well, Clark, this guy's up to no good. You can't trust him. And Clark is always going, well, maybe there's good in him. No.
No, Clark, punch him.
Yeah. And I just thought that she was very kind of sweet and sophisticated, and and the series would have been very different without her.
And by the way, the person that was originally thought to take that role was Kristen Bell, who later ended up in Heroes. Yeah, she was supposed to get that. Not why she didn't get the role, who knows? But she did okay.
Sure. Interesting what you say, Mike, because really, supporting characters are vitally important in any kind of tough guy fiction.
Yeah.
Because you know, you can't have, for instance, you can't have James Bond moping around like Silver Surfer with his palm nailed to his forehead about, you know, how lonely he is or how tired he is. You need you know, M to come in and say, Bond, you look like hell. You know, you need some rest now.
Yeah. Whether you want it or not.
Yeah, whether you're right. So having supporting characters like Chloe is vital for any tough guy hero. So that often falls to Lois. It often falls to Jimmy because Jimmy is like Mr. Unnecessary Exposition, you know. But it's also kind of the power of crypto, because, you know, I mean, Superman has a lot of people that love him, but he is also kind of alone. He's a guy that lives in the secret. He's a guy that's really overworked. Just wants someone who just understands him. Oh my God, it's, you know, a good dog.
I gotta get that shirt, by the way. I gotta get that.
But you have a white dog.
I have a white dog.
Oh.
Brad, how about you?
Mine are both kind of weird. They're sort of a tie. I like Dan Turpin, Terrible Turpin. And I also really like Dr. DeMille.